University, and your Baruch College Bearcats. At this time, we ask that you all please rise and stand to honor America with the playing of our national anthem. For Pennsylvania, number 7, Garrett Pepper. A 6'1" freshman from Fairless Hills, Pennsylvania, number 9, Bryce Wilbank. And a 6'2" sophomore from Westchester, Pennsylvania, number 15, Kevin Hegarty. The head coach is Rob Smith, assisted by Greg Ashman. And for the Bearcats, a 6'4" sophomore from Happart, New York, number 2, Andrew Tesoros. A 6-foot junior from Port Washington, New York, number 3, Stephen Lopez. A 6'2" sophomore from Brooklyn, New York, number 5, Edward Grinberg. A 6'3" senior from Plainview, New York, number 13, Nicholas Gadino. And a 6'3" sophomore from Bayside, New York, number 16, Evan Takos. And a 6'3" sophomore from Forest Hills, New York, number 17, Manny Mushayev. And the libero, 5'8" junior from Bayside, New York, number 10, Hanvin Lee. The head coach of the Bearcats is Kevin Edwards, assisted by Christy Enambrosio and team manager Matthew Sanchez.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live.
Baruch College, the NCAA.
We got Baruch against Immaculata tonight. The Bearcats coming in with a record of 7-8, but 3-0 in the CUNYAC division. Immaculata coming in 0-9 with an 0-5 record in their league. Baruch getting ready. Pre-game cheer as usual.
Artificial noisemakers, air horns, and electronic amplifiers are not permitted. Please enjoy today's contest, and thanks for coming out to Baruch College.
All right, the rules are read out. Everybody knows what they're doing. We're checking lineups here. It's Friday night. Arc Arena. Stephen Lopez looks like he's ready to go. Number 3 checking in with his boys. Captain. Baruch starting with the center front row. That means they have 2 options instead of 3. But Steven Lopez and Andrew in the back, making it 4 offensive weapons right now. This is where Coach Kevin thinks that it would be a good opportunity to start off. Go on a good run right here. Lopez, a consistent server this season also. This is a great choice to start off. And an ace for Lopez. Over the net, just tips the top of it. Rolls down. Bearcats lead 1-0. This time Lopez goes down the line towards the outside. Outside hitter number 7, Garrett. Takes a step to the line, sees it's going out. Nice eyes. Float over the net. Edward cannot handle it.
Matthew Lynn to serve.
Ball goes off his hand, lands out of bounds. Float serve again. Nice talk between the Bearcats. Back one.
Point Bearcats. Kill by number 16, Evan Tacos.
And Tacos going area 1, deep corner. Baruch middle, back to serve. Tacos goes deep. Pass gets
Point Bearcats. Servicing by number
shanked to the
16, Evan
stands. Luckily, no one got injured there. Evan Tacos going back for another serve. It's really helpful with those volleyball teams when your middle has consistent serves and defense. I was going to go with defense. Now Kiriakos coming in, calling out right here what he wants from his defense, back row. Godino goes front row. Edwards still up. That means there's an opportunity for the opposite at D-ball. Lopez, 3-point pass. Outside to Nick. Off the hands. Edwards there. Quick set back to Nick. Goes deep. Ball lands in, but there's also a net. Bearcats.
13, Nicholas Godino.
Bearcats go up 4-3.
Grinberg to serve.
And retake the lead early here in set number 1. Setter goes back row for the Bearcats now. Edwards goes deep. Outside, that's off the hands.
Garrett Pepper to serve.
Andrew needed to get a little bit lower with that arm swing, push over the top. Nice big block though. And Andrew collects his point.
Bearcats kill by number 2, Andrew to
That's volleyball though. You can do the perfect thing and still lose the point. Andrew, great volleyball player. Coming over from Springfield. Godino goes deep. Off the hands. Lopez goes corner and it lands in.
Nicholas Godino to serve.
Godino goes back again. Float serve goes at the libero. Bump set. Godino there. Off the hands. One-handed stab. The effort is there, but the Bearcats take the point.
Nicholas Godino to serve.
Godino coming in with a nice hard float serve, putting the ball over the net consistently, and allowing his team to just play defense. With an ace for Godino. Point Bearcats. Outside set. Off the hands. Lopez is there. Nice set. Baruch covers. Way to stay low. And Steven Lopez, the captain, finds the hand. Godino attacking the middle still. A bump set joust with Many and Many. The block. Immaculata calls a timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute. Stay with us. And we are back. Float serve over the net. Kyriakos with the pickup, but there's a lift called by Immaculata. Nicodino collects the serve again as the Bearcats roll out of the timeout 11-4. Float serve goes back to the middle. Really attacking that area 6 and area 5 for the outside. Many tip it middle into that black hole right there. I saw offhand and point Immaculata. You can hear their fans in the crowd.
Kevin Haggerty to serve.
Kevin goes back to serve, number 15. As number 6, Matthew, the freshman, middle blocker, comes back in. Quick back set, excuse me. Baruch runs a red ball instead of the normal 5. Just a flick of the wrist behind. Killed. Angle. Andrew really coming in this year. Many going back to serve. Nice hard float serve. Off the hands of number 7, Garrett. Freshman outside. Many, the middle blocker, goes back to serve again. We always talk about how important it is for that middle blocker to have good back row defense. Nice big attack. Way to react. Sends it over on 2. Andrew tests the defense. Roll shot. Godino's there, though. Middle ball. Dug by the libero, number 3, Francis. Francis just sticking his arms out there, face up. He's saying, challenge me. One flick. That's how you eat the ball. Way to play some defense, Francis, the freshman. Outside to Lopez. Immaculata really covering tonight. Tip set short. Setter's out now. Kyriakos has to bump set. 2 options. Net called on number 2, Dante. He's a freshman as well.
Andrew Tesoros to serve.
Immaculata actually has all freshmen on the court right now, which is impressive for them to be playing at this level. Baruch covers. 1 ball. And number 9, Bryce, released early. You got to sit back and play defense. If you think he's tipping, you can't release. You got to react to the ball. Watch the arm swing, but you got to react to the ball. Jump serve from Andrew. Number 2 coming in hot off the bleachers. Bump set. It's sent over. Steven Lopez putting his foot on the line. He knew not to take another step back. Ball lands out of bounds. Andrew, another jump serve. This time goes cross court in the rafters. Tacos is there.
Number 2, Andrew Tesoros.
Jump serve. Two ball. Number 6 can't keep it in.
Number 2, Andrew Tesoros.
And Baruch goes on a miniature run right here of 9 points. Still pretty big. Lopez put the hammer. It's dug and pick up. 3 ball all options. A little miscommunication though. And this time, Edward pulls out the first setter dump. Waiting till late in the match. Smart move. Timeout, the second timeout by Immaculata. We'll be back in a minute. Here we are, live set number 1. Bearcats up 19-6. Andrew, righty jump serve going deep 6. Picked up, down ball from the back row. Kyriakos is there though. C ball called. It wasn't really a D flick straight up. Nice quick set though, but there's a net. And the Bearcats go up another point. Jump serve. Picked up by the Cats. More miscommunication from Steven Lopez and Edward right now. And instead goes pipe to Nicodino. Ball goes out of bounds. And while you're up 20-7 right now, you would want to see the connection be a little more thorough and just flow a little better between the setter and the outside hitter right here. I would feed Lopez a few more balls, especially 5 more points in this game. Give him the confidence that you know he can finish this game off. Over the net, Tacos reached up and over. His hand just went too far over. Point goes Immaculata. Float serve at Lopez. An ace, almost. Edward there to save it, and Immaculata not ready for it. Point to Baruch as Lopez now drops back row. Jump serve. Ace.
Service ace by number 3, Steven Lopez.
Lopez goes back for another serve. His serving has really picked up this year and just been more consistent, on point. And that one lands just 6 inches out. Well, once again, missing that second serve. You got to hit that second serve. Float serve goes to Lopez. Back row 1, and number 7, Garrett, is there. Way to move over. Garrett knew that that was his guy and that the middle had the setter. They were ready for that.
Point Bearcats, hit by number 13, Nicholas Cadino.
Ball lands in, and Bearcats are 2 points away from claiming the first set. As the middle, Evan Tacos goes back to serve. Heavy righty jump goes deep. Just got under it a little bit. As Kiriakos comes back in for the defense at libero. Already leading, showing everybody where he wants them to be, who's calling what. As the jump serve comes. Deep. Lopez and Gadino follow it all the way back, call it out. The senior and the junior who've been playing together for 3 years now. Great talk. You love to see that. And Edward misses. I understand they've been up a little bit in this game, but I would like to see the Bearcats just more on top of their game in the little things right now. No more missed serves. Swinging out of bounds, keep the balls in. A great jump serve by number 7, Garrett. Leading the ball to get set into the light. Garrett right now playing like there's, basically no tomorrow. It is 24-14. Goes back for another one. And Immaculata digs the ball, but nets at the same time. What a great dig, but set number 1 goes to the Bearcats, 25-14. We'll be back in 2 or 3 minutes. Stay with us. Godino, Nick Godino says hello to his mother and father. We'll be back in 2 minutes. And here we are live in set number 2. The Bearcats won the first set 25-14. Making some changes this time. Many is still in, starting in the back row, while Jake is going to come in. So Rudin is actually in the game now. Which is good to see the senior, the fifth-year senior in here. Evan Tacos, who had lots of sets last game, comes out. Edward starts front row. Godino in the front. Ball goes into the net. And Coach Kevin reminding Jake about his opportunities to get onto the court. Giving the fifth-year senior who loves to lead the team, give the positivity, the ability right here, who's come back from the concussions that he's had. It's amazing that Jake is here right now. And he gives everybody so much love and just so much great positivity. Jake, Ladybug, right here, going back for an ace, and he gets it, points back at Coach, and he lets Coach know. I don't think Coach saw it, though. Ladybug going for serve number 3, and this one is out. Ladybug goes for the third serve. The whole team let him know on that serve was out. Nice jump serve. Many with a 3-ball, one-handed. Outside to Godino, and Godino gets one man up. Ball goes down and point Bearcats. Bearcats take a 4-1 lead. Float serve going after the front row outside. Bump set, goes back row. Many's there, gets it to his setter. And Edward going across the map. Flicking it back. Opposite kill. Andrew, 5-1. Bearcats lead as Immaculata takes timeout number 1 early in set number 2. Edward float serve goes over the net. Shot to Kiriakos, picked up. High ball set to Nick, and Nick just places it over the net as the Bearcats find point number 6 here in set number 2, taking an early 5-point lead. Number 7, Garrett, looks like he's confused about the rafters. But that is the advantage of being in Arc Arena, the rafters, as Nick Godino just throws the ball down. Edwards goes back to serve for an ace. And the Bearcats go up 8-1. Edward confidently running back. Another jump float. This time goes just too long. Ball goes out of bounds.
Kevin Haggerty to serve.
Number 15, Kevin. Knuckleball goes over the net. About 6 inches out. Still a good serve.
Nicholas Godino to serve.
And here we go with Godino, the outside hitter. Float serve. Area 6, out to number 2. Blocked. 2 people there to touch the ball, but it finds the floor. Great cover by Immaculata, just not enough.
Nicholas Godino to serve.
Godino looked like he wanted that ball to just drop over the net, but he did drop his elbow. You can't get under that float serve.
He replaces number 5, Jordan Geller. Bryce Wilbank serve.
Standing float serve, Godino, 3-point pass, Many! Just slaps the ball down.
Immaculata substitution, number 5.
Immaculata, Stephen Bradley coming out. For number 5, Jordan.
To serve.
As the Bearcats collect another ace. Immaculata, the freshman squad, putting on a different rotation here. Moving number 6 over. Looks like they're trying to still figure out their rotation. Ref calls good. And Many, the middle blocker. An ace for Many. You gotta always focus on when the middle blocker for the men's game is serving. In the women's, you can have the libero serve, but here it's about the middle defense while he's back there and the serving. If you can get 2 good serves from those spots and 2 good positions for defense, especially out of 6, you've got a great opportunity as Ladybug brings the hammer and then the block. He's going to get his point regardless. Jake bringing the hammer. Float serve goes deep. Pipe. Sent over. Godino plays it though, and Jake. Good to see Edward go back to the middle. But I would still like to see the connection from him and Steven Lopez to be a little more fluid right here. Especially in a game right like this, 15-3. Many with a great serve. Roll shot over, Lopez is there. Many free ball over the net. Immaculata is here. Goes to the middle, Godino. Out to Lopez, off the hands, into the rafters, and point Bearcats.
Number 3, Stephen Lopez. Many Mushaya to serve.
As Many on a service run here. Bearcats are up 16-3 right now. Jump float as Many gets a little lax, and that one goes long. Dropped his elbow. As Hanbin. They call him Hanbin Legend. Number 10. Coming back row for Kyriakos. As the down ball from the A spot. I don't know if Immaculata was running that A ball, but he took a swing. Give him a little bit, and he just took the best opportunity and chance that he could. What a great swing as Andrew, full body angled to the corner and just finishes down line. With a great swing from Andrew. As Stallone comes in for Edward, and Artem comes in for Andrew. Godino still on the court with Lopez.
Schenker to serve.
Stallone with an ace. As the boys say, welcome to the court. 18-5 here in Arc Arena, Friday night. And that one goes into the net. Looks like he tried to go for a little more of a cut shot there into area 1 away. Just dropped it a little bit. As number 6, Matthew going back to serve. Pez is there. 2-point pass. Artem goes over the block and just finds a way. He just finds a way as Warren, number 9, comes in for Nick Godino. At 19-6, Warren coming in at outside hitter. Warren from Staten Island getting some hometown love with a bunch of it. Of fans in the crowd. As Hanbin getting the ball. We're giving love to Hanbin. Just messing around with him a little bit. Steven Lopez goes back for the serve, and that one just misses. Hanbin going back, leading. Calling out that right seam right there, trying to pull Warren over. Lopez and him communicating. Right-handed jump serve coming in deep. Hanbin's there, great 3-point pass. Warren goes off the hands, and Warren gets a kill. Warren, one of the few Bearcats right now hitting 1,000. As Warren goes 1 for 1, looks at Stallone, and Stallone says, yup. Jake goes for the serve. Ball comes back over. Many's there. But the refs are calling net. Many trying to play it like he did not know what was going on. For them to call net. But the head ref did call it. Respect it, accept it, move on. It's basically how we do it. Ball goes over. Warren's there with a 2-point pass. Stallone picks it up. Han with a great pickup. Han saw that ball one whole play ahead of time and dove under the net. The only thing he didn't factor in was his feet going under. Great pickup by Han. He's been sitting behind Kyriakos for a whole entire year. Somewhat again this year, but it shows that with that play, that was a great play by Han. Warren finds the angle, and Warren gets another kill. Warren showing why he has earned a spot on the roster. As Artem going back to serve right now. Nice deep jump serve. That one came with some heat. Artem takes the point and goes back. Bearcats up 23-10 right now. Another jump serve ace from Artem. 24-10.
Baruch has set point.
great serve from Artem. And Artem goes for a third ace. Back to back to back aces. That is 3, count them. Artem ending the game. We'll be back in 2 or 3 minutes. Stay with us.
Warren Chan to serve to begin the third set.
We are back in set number 3. Warren, the crowd favorite, going back to serve. Down the line into the rafters. And the Bearcats taking the point. Warren going back to serve again. This time just a little too hard. Ball goes out of bounds. Tied 1-1. Nice hard float serve though. as Artem with the red ball. Just too fast. Float serve. Set outside. It looked to be too inside though. Doesn't get enough roll on top of it. Number 15, Kevin. Jake Rudin. Back set. Touched, but he's there. Jake with the pickup. Free ball coming. Libero's out, so the middle is there again as Lopez goes deep, but there's a net. Number 4, Stephen Bradley, the freshman, as Stephen Lopez, the junior for Baruch, taking in point number 4. Rudin goes for that area 4 just over the net serve and misses. We got some fans dancing. Jump serve goes a little short. Artem's there, touches it. Immaculata goes with a bump set to the outside. The refs were looking to see if that ball was within the lines of the antenna. Artem didn't know if Stallone was going to take that ball to set. They got to talk on that. Jump serve goes wrist away. Finishes outside the court. Especially if you're starting on that area 1 line, you got to finish back into the court. Both arms up, follow through. Nice serve. That's what we talk about. There's always good serves. It doesn't mean it's a bad serve if you miss. Artem going back for another jump. And just like that, exactly what we're talking about. That was a good serve by Artem, but he got just under that ball. Went 6 inches out.
Garrett Pepper to serve.
Jump serve goes at Hanbin. Great call from coach. D-ball goes out.
Point Immaculata.
And Immaculata.
Garrett Pepper to serve.
Jump serve. This time goes at Warren. 3-ball tipped over the net. Immaculata still playing it with a D-ball blocked. Tipped over, and Tacos is there, blocking the net.
Stephen Lopez to serve.
Jump serve goes deep. Another ace. A lot of cheering from the crowd for Warren right now. The Staten Island freshman coming into the team first year as Stephen Lopez. Goes deep for the ace.
Service ace by number 3, Stephen Lopez.
Outside set to Warren. Warren goes off the hands and is 3 of 3 tonight. If you need a point, you go to Warren.
Stephen Lopez to serve.
Three-ball pass, 3-ball set, blocked. Number 6.
Stephen Lopez to serve.
Steven Lopez goes for another serve. This time sent over on 2. Warren's there. Evan Tacos goes, I'm going to just flick this ball back to the D. Artem says, I'm ready. Shoulder up, follow through. Just enough of a window to finish into the corner, and Artem goes for the point as Lopez goes for another ace. This game was 5-5, and now it's 12-5. Bearcats lead. Jump serve, sent over on 2. Can't tell if it's in or not. Ball lands in. Immaculata point.
Kevin Haggerty to serve.
Float serve. Hanbin's there with a 2-point pass. Ball goes outside to Warren, and that was his first miss. Float serve. Lopez is there. 3-point pass. Artem just finishing high snap. A-ball to number 5, Jordan. And he finds a way to find a hand. Jordan letting coach know, I got this. Give me the ball. Nice block from Immaculata. D-ball. Number 7, Garrett, was still just moving a little bit. It was a great read by him. He just didn't get to his position. He was still moving while that ball was contacted. And just caught him a little bit. Tacos getting the ball back. Stallone with the dump. 1-2 punch. Hard serve. Ball back over the net. Collects it himself. Assist to the setter. And Evan Tacos misses.
Immaculata substitution. Number 4, Stephen Bradley. He replaces number 5, Jordan Geller. Bryce Wilbeck to serve.
14-9, Bearcats lead. Float serve. Goes down the line towards the front row outside. Warren gets his left foot to that line, stops, doesn't go anymore. Warren, very fundamental player. As Immaculata trying to get lined up. Let's see, they are in correct position. Everything's safe. Warren shot outside, 3 ball, more of a go. Jacob Marichal Rudin, number 6. Coming in with the kill. Bump, set, Jacob Marichal Rudin. That's how volleyball works. Stallone with another hard serve. This time, that 3 ball just never cleared the top tape. Jacob was really excited and looking to swing. I've played with him for 3 years. He's a smart enough kid to know to tip that, but he was looking to just hammer another ball. But that window, that opportunity of where the arm can swing has got to be bigger as Artem goes 13-foot line over the top, 1-2. Boom, point Bearcats. Warren dropping that elbow. Maybe nerves got the best of him. Crowd was cheering for him. Does have about almost 20 people here for him. Go ball off the net. Lopez can't swing at it. He has to tip. Warren's there. Lopez recovers with Jake. Number 2 sets the ball out. And number 7, Garrett, just turns his back towards the net, tries to throw it over, but the ball just doesn't clear the net. Those are one of those plays where you just want to give your team an opportunity to even just continue the play. It's kind of like how we talk about you want to just serve. There's another one. Stallone's got to get that ball into a bigger window for his hitters. He's got to find them on that right side shoulder, just a little bit in front, allow them to reach out high, hit their apex, and then follow through in the swing. You can't be putting it low. He did that to Jake, and then he came back to Tacos and did that. It's okay, though, because sometimes some passes, it's hard. As a setter myself, it's always interesting to set. Every ball's different. I was looking for a touch, but they called no touch. Coach Kevin Edwards. Gotta let the boys play. Bearcats are up 18-13. And this one, another wrist away, number 5. Jordan, the freshman, has a good windup. He gets both of his arms up there. He uses both. That one just finished wrist away. As Artem, you see there, finishes in. He didn't hit that one as hard, but he kept it in. He didn't like his toss. If Artem can get a good toss here, he can really rip the ball. As Immaculata doesn't want to see any more of his serves for the moment, they call time out. We'll be back in 1 minute. As we are back. Artem Zinkin with another serve. Goes deep, but just misses. Great timeout call by coach. Head coach Rob Smith with assistant coach Greg Ashman, sorry. 3-point pass. Sloan goes for the joust over the net. The back one, and number 2 just was not ready. There had to be a switch. The middle blocker, when there's a back one, the middle blocker's got to take the setter, and that left side blocker has to go back. It worked well right there with Tacos. Lopez goes barely over the net. Warren gets the overpass. Immaculata recovers. Tips. Ball's kicked up in the air, and Warren with a premature jump. Just jumped a little too early. As Stallone just throws the ball down. Great left-handed dump. Jake Rudin comes back in. Taco, the middle blocker, goes back. pipe call. Artem picks it up. They're going for the D ball right here. As Artem goes deep. And number 5, Jordan, just couldn't control the ball fully. Number 7, Garrett, chases it down. Great effort. With an ace. Ball just falls down. The great cut shot. 24-15. To end it right here. Ball goes up and over, but out.
Immaculata substitution, number 4, Stephen Bradley.
Here in the third set, going for match point, number 9, Bryce, the freshman. Way to give his team an opportunity. Warren goes for game. And number 9, Bryce, stops, points at the antenna, and luckily gets the call. Ref did not blow the whistle. He stopped. Float serve over the net. Stallone goes out to Warren. Warren bats it down. Free ball. Kyriakos is there. Jake Rudin to end the game. Great to see Jake Rudin end the game right there. The 5th-year senior coming in with a couple concussions, battling through all of his, he had to go through so many tests, doing homework, to come back to play on the court from his doctors. Doing great now and leading the team. Marjao Rudin. (25-15), the Bearcats take the third set.